Islam. This is Menelik Adrahim Brown L, and I'm coming to you today because I need to talk to you guys about some things that's really happening and what's really going on out here in these streets. Our so-called government officials are running them up with this COVID. They're blocking um, emergency rooms, not letting people go in to check on their loved ones when they're in the middle of death. So how we know our loved ones are in the right place or in out of harm's way? Now, this COVID thing, is all about politics. Masks, all about politics. Now, it's serious out here in the streets, and I want to talk to you guys about violence and how we are killing our own people. Now, it's all in the mindset, okay? And they make it hard for us Aboriginal peoples to survive in our own land. So for us to feel like a man, we need to go out there and make some type of money, which Federal Reserve knows. And within that, it's kind of hard out here on the streets when you don't have no opportunities. They don't have any type of initiative for our youngsters to go and immerse themselves in. No trades no more. Electricians, nobody's teaching children to be an electrician. Nobody's teaching children to be a plumber. Nobody's teaching children how to be a mechanic. Nobody is teaching our children anything relevant that's going to help them and keep them self-sufficient. Now, I'll call to everybody to stop this violence that's going on. All right? Because I understand the rules of the street. I understand it. I know about it. Okay? But at the same time, though, we can't allow these people to kill us in the street. And I really do mean that, Morris. We can't allow these people to continue to kill us in the street. And I want to read y'all something for y'all to have a better understanding on what's really going on out here in the streets. Okay, first of all, we all need to come together or have somebody that's know what they're talking about. Now, if you still calling yourself Negro, you still calling yourself Black, Colored, African American, all those brands, you should get with Moors that know what they're talking about. And there's a down with love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. And that's going to do what's right. Okay? Now, as far as, all this dirty stuff that's going on right now, we need to clean ourselves up. And I want to share this with you guys. All right? So, we're going to go with demon. Okay? This word is used in Matthew 8:28-34 when the demons asked to be sent into the swine. The demons of the parable represent error states of mind that have been quickened by truth and are repentant. When one knows the work of Yeshua in regenerating or reconstructing the mind and body, and that this work is typical of what all have to do. One sees that negative thoughts have to be dealt with. One also understands that the demons or devils are error states of mind that have to be lifted up by the quickened power of the Spirit. Demons, a superior power for good or for evil, a god, a devil. As a rule, the New Testament usage refers to an evil spirit that is a ruling consciousness that dethrones the normal reason. Metaphysical. Demons or evil spirits are conditions of the mind or states of consciousness that have been developed because the creative power of man has been used in an unwise or an ignorant way. If in thought or in word you are using your creative power in an ignorant way, you are bringing forth an ego or a personality or of like character. The mind builds states of consciousness that become established in the brain and body. Both God, good and evil, are found in unregenerated man. But in the new birth, evil in all its works must be cast out. The work of every overcomer is to cast out of himself the demons of sin, evil, through the power and dominion of his in-wielding through Christ. What makes him Christ-like? Obsessions, dual personalities, and all mental abbreviations are the result of personal error thoughts crystallizing around the will of man. The crystallization must be broken up with a focusized thought energy of greater power, such as is found in the Christ. We are empowered by the name of Yeshua, the Christ, to cast out demons. Mark 16:17. To reach the place referred to as my name, affirm your unity with the Christ. I am. Then silently or audibly, if you are so moved to speak the word rebuke directly to the false personality. So Yeshua rebuked him, and the demon went out of him. Matthew 17:18. He suffered not the demons to speak. Mark 1:34. These texts mean that Jesus did not admit for a moment that demons have any power, nor did he allow them to affirm power. But with the finger of God, Luke 11:20, he cast them forth. He concentrated the dissolving power of spirit upon them, and their hold was broken. Now, time never was when man was not. If life of man at any time began, a time will come when it would end. The thoughts of Allah cannot be circumscribed. No finite mind can comprehend things infinite. All finite things are subject unto change. All finite things will cease to be because there was a time when they were not. The bodies and the souls of men are finite things, and they will change. Yeah, from the finite point of view, the time will come when they will be no more. But man himself is not the body nor the soul. He is the spirit and a part of Allah. Creative fate gave to man, to spirit man, a soul that he might function on the plane of soul. Give him a body of flesh that he might function on the plane of things made manifest. Why did creative fate give to spirit man a soul that he might function on the plane of soul? Why did creative fate give to soul a body of flesh that he might function on the plane of things that are made manifest? Hear now, ye cherubim, ye seraphim, ye angels, and ye men. Hear now, O protoplasm in earth and plant and beast. Hear now, ye creepy things of earth, ye fish that swim, ye birds that fly. Hear now, ye winds that blow, ye thunders, and ye lightnings of the sky. So, we're just gonna look into it from that perspective, as far as souls and the attributes of life. Man always was with Allah. So the soul attributes becomes a body beautiful, a multitude of lessons man must learn upon the plane of soul. And here he tarries many ages until the lessons are learned upon the boundary of the plane of soul. The ether began to vibrate slower still, and then the essence took on a final garb. The perfumes and odors in man was clothed in flesh. Perfect man must pass through all the ways of life, and so a carnal was full manifest, a nature that sprang forth from fleshly things. Without a foe, a soldier never knows his strength. Now we're going to demonstrate, to prove by reasoning, as by deduction, to establish as true. To demonstrate truth is to effect a change of consciousness. This includes the elimination of error and the establishment of truth. The proving of a truth principle in one's body of affairs, the manifestation of an idea when it is accomplished, has been brought about by one's manifestation of an idea. When it is accomplished, has been brought about by one's conformity, conformality in thought, word, and act to creative principle of God. It is a law that there are 3 steps in every demonstration: the recognition of truth, as it is principle holding an idea, and acknowledging fulfillment. Whatsoever ye shall ask in prayer, believing ye shall receive. Matthew 21:22. Denial. All right. And a lot of us live in denial. But we have to always understand, if we seek in truth, if we seeking to live upright, pure and clean, we have to relinquish those things that make us dirty, that make us demons. The thought of Allah is mine. So if the thought of Allah is mine, and if you have your mind being perpetuated every day with thoughts that's not just and clean, then you might be, susceptible to getting influenced by things that's not really good for you. Just like they always entice our people, with the television, tell lies to your vision, and the power of being a man. Man have to be the breadwinner. But sometimes we as individuals have to play our role and understand what's right from wrong, and still be able to go and be a man, but at the same time protect what's yours, protect your family, protect your children. We're all out of whack. And we need to understand that if we don't come together, we're going to all fall low. Now, I'm a Moor. That's what I do. I'm here to bring forth light, and hopefully this message that I'm sending out will not fall on deaf ears, that maybe somebody will listen. Now, they're already and stop me from going live on my Facebook page, because they want to censor people's videos and stuff like that. But I don't care. I'm here to speak truth into existence, because there has been burying truth with lies for centuries. And for us to be upright, pure, and clean, we have to come up out of the negative mindset. I am hurt and devastated because I had some news given to me, and yet nobody is safe out here. I try to do what I can do, but sometimes things don't always be what you expect them to be. But, I can sit up here and talk to you guys for a long time. I'm just tired of being hurt and people robbing people that I love from me. But I still have love for you guys anyway, because I already know that my people are forced to do some of the things they do because they're not educated with the literate and scholarship that they need to have. They're not given the right opportunities, and it seems like the OGs is not being there too for these children out here. They dying at an early age. It seems like they're dying even earlier, 24, 25, 26. I lost brothers that was 15 years old, and I lost a brother that was 24 years old. So I know what violence is. I could have lost my life. I know what violence is. But at the same time, we need to come up out of that mentality, because that mentality is going to keep us stagnant, Moors. And I want to leave y'all with that. I love you guys. And I want you guys to just think about certain things, because you are the God and you are the devil. Which one you want to be? Choose, and choose wisely. I'm Nobleman Menelik Al Rahim Brown L, and I leave you guys with that message. Peace.